Welcome, everybody, to Intelligent Aces Podcast, episode number 20. I am your host, Main Ace Chase, main ace of Intelligent Aces.
And I am Ellipticus.
We're trying something new. Needs a little work, but it's okay. We'll make it happen. I guess I can turn a light on. I've got the backlight on now, but the front light.
So welcome in.
Welcome in. Sorry, wait. This is a scuffed stream. Like every single episode is just super scuffed because this is all held together with rubber bands and bubblegum.
Hope everyone had a good week. It was a scuffed week too.
Yeah, that's for sure. So we were talking last night a little bit about potentially changing days for the podcast and analytics and all this other shit, and I seriously thought all day about just shutting it all down, just fucking deleting everything off the internet, just fucking disappearing, going living in a fucking cabin in the woods, no cell data, all just fucking going completely off the grid, just fucking off. And I seriously thought about that all day long, and it didn't sound like too bad of an idea, honestly. Getting the fuck away from it all.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but here I am, fucking slave to my something. What's this?
It's care Fortnite.
What's this do? Things here on my table. I don't know what it is.
What's this? What's this?
What this do?
Something on my table.
What this do? So, Stellar Blade came out last week. After last Thursday's podcast, Stellar Blade came out, and since then it has been a shit show online. I don't know if you've heard much about this censorship stuff that's been going on with it and all this. Have you followed any of the stuff?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
We talked a little bit about it last week.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess there was some day one stuff. Yeah, this was before it came out. So basically, that noise.
I got a motorcycle going by.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something here at my house. I didn't know. Basically, we had some. They'd come in and they'd censored a couple of the outfits. They had turned the gore down. There wasn't as much blood coming out of certain enemies or whatever. All these things to me doesn't really hurt the game. I think what's hurting the game right now is everybody bitching about it. Honestly, I don't know, man. I am of the two camps that are going on right now. There is the crazy people that think she is just too sexy, and men shouldn't look at too sexy things all the time because it's just going to ruin their lives, and it's going to make all the females want to kill themselves because they can't ever live up to this body standard or whatever the fuck they're trying to say. Those people suck. They're terrible people. I will say that. But then you got the other people that were like, oh yeah, no, it's going to be fine. You know, we finally get a game for gamers and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, they censored out her tits. Fuck this game. Refund my money. And I'm just like, I don't really understand why the fucking giant, I partially understand it, but then for the most of it, I just don't really follow their logic. They're like, well, Sony lied to us. It was a bait and switch. They come in and they censored things when they said it was going to be uncensored or whatever. I don't know what they meant. What did they think it was going to be? Just when they said uncensored, the people just immediately think she's just going to run around, her tits flopping everywhere all the time, and all this. I don't really understand what the giant issue is with this. I can see some people going, well, we don't give an inch to these people. Okay. Then boycott Sony. Never buy another Sony product again. Throw your fucking PlayStation in the trash. Refund all your fucking shit. Don't subscribe to them anymore. Hit them in the wallet. Totally fine if that's what you want to do. I totally agree with that. There was a giant what was it? Fucking signature online change.org fucking petition that was written up that does nothing. I don't think those have ever done anything in the history of that fucking website being
I signed one last week to make Walmart 24 hours again. I don't know. It's not going to work.
Yeah,
There's only 25,000 signatures on it, and they're rich enough to do what they want.
they're not going to change until the necessity's there for them to change, and for them to pay employees to be there overnight doesn't make a lot
So
of
I guess
sense.
the
For the
24-hour thing hadn't been profitable, and they were wanting to get rid of it, and COVID was just an excuse. Sorry to derail.
Yeah, no, it's totally different. But okay, so back to the Stellar Blade thing. So this is where I come in. Um, people are, I don't know, man. It's this weird tug of war over a video game. I'm playing it right now. I'm enjoying it to the point like somebody gave it a 7. I think a 7 is a solid score for this game right now. And I'm
It
not
looks
I'm
like a
not
good Souls game.
well, I'm not super far into it. Not yet. I mean, I don't know, 10 or so hours. I don't know. And I've been kind of doing my normal thing where I clear out all of the side missions before I move on to the next main stuff. That's just how I play those types of games. So I'm about to move on with the main second act or whatever the fuck it is. Um, but animations, fucking top tier. Like the way she moves, like jumping and
Her hair,
the hair. Yeah, but I'm just talking about the actual characters. Like when you
the way the
like
hair follows her is really cool.
uh, vault over a wall. There's like different. Uh, there's like different animations for every time she vaults over a wall or whatever. So I enjoy that stuff. I think the combat, and maybe it's just because I'm not good at it. Uh, Combat is a solid 6 out of 10. It's really not as good as I hoped it would be. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, it's just not.
It's not good about it.
It doesn't flow very well. It has that same problem where the camera gets you fucked up because you need to lock on the enemies.
Oh yeah,
Um,
classic Souls.
yeah, but it does have, and then there's like it, and it forces you into a path. So after playing Elden Ring, you can basically beat that whole game in whatever playstyle you want to play it. If you want to be a sword and shield guy, you can be a sword and shield guy, parry and all that shit. If you want to be fucking super fast with daggers and shit and just dodging all the attacks, you can do that. Stellar Blade doesn't really give you those options. Like you have to perfect parry almost every attack, or you have to perfect dodge almost every attack. You can't just like dodge out of the way, wait for them to do their attack animation, run back in and hit them like you can in like a good Souls game. Uh, so to me those kind of issues are definitely, it doesn't help the combat. And there's some cheap shit where like even if you feel like you've timed your perfect parry out,
Hey, Nightingale.
they'll still get like a fucking cheap shot in on you, and then it'll stagger you, and then they'll just keep fucking comboing you.
Right.
So to me, honestly, combat is not as great. It's not as great as I hoped it would be. The story right now, not a lot of story in it. There's a little. I mean, there's some world building stuff, but it's kind of hard to. Basically, you're out for revenge against these Natibas, which are like these alien creatures or whatever. Um, you're out for revenge because they killed your entire squad. Yada yada. Now you're trying to find these alpha ones for whatever reason thing. Um, anyway, like I said, it just goes back to it's a good game. I'm enjoying it well
Pretty.
enough. It's very pretty. Uh, some of the moves and stuff are really cool. I also don't have that. It's not giving me that dopamine drip for like every time. You know, like the cool thing about Souls games, like you're always finding shit. Like you'd find a new weapon to fuck around with. This one doesn't give you that. You just literally have the sword, and then you like gain a gun power. Like so far, I haven't, and maybe there's more stuff that I just haven't got to unlock yet. But so far, it's like the same 2 or 3 combo moves, and then 2 or 3 special moves that you can do, and then that's it. That's all the combat is, and it's really not as engaging as I hoped it would be.
They're like, but we didn't lie. We called it Stellar Blade. You get one sword.
Yeah. So, exploration's fun. Like the open world exploration is pretty neat. I definitely enjoy that. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, seven is a good score. There's some people bitching about it. For I guess the user score right now is super high, and people are loving it. Like maybe people are just way better at the combat system than I am. I don't know, and I'm getting better, but it's still doesn't feel like I'm really, I can go up against the same enemy. I've killed 100 of them now, and their fucking combo will still rattle me like if I don't perfect parry every single attack. So it's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, I see it. It
So,
is pretty though.
but but yeah, that jumps back to my rant part about it is like, if people are seriously messed up about it, stop buying these games. I was really thinking that Sony may be steering in the right direction away from a lot of these other giant corporate game studios and stuff like that, because they were going super woke and people were just not buying their games. They were like, oh, it's a quadruple A title, or here's this game with 7,000 microtransactions and shit. Like, they just think gamers are going to keep buying this shit, and they're losing their ass now. The crap that happened with the Arkham Suicide Squad or whatever, that's went down the toilet. Like, that game has nobody playing it. It's a triple A, supposed to be a giant looter shooter, beat 'em up type game. Nobody's playing this game. It's
Oh,
dead.
speaking of games nobody's playing, Alan
And
Wake 2 is still not profitable.
well, and that's what I'm saying. So these people that these studios or whatever, and like I said, I thought that Sony may be turning it around because they partnered up with Arrowhead to make Helldivers, and then they bought and fully funded Stellar Blade, which was almost canceled, and they fully funded it, and so that's why Sony has the rights to it now. Um, so anyway, it basically, yeah, it basically just they've shot themselves in the foot. Like I said, I thought they were steering it, but it's definitely Sony California shit because the home office has moved to the United States and the West. So I don't think there's any, like, as far as AAA stuff experiences go. I don't know if we'll ever see another good one until they just go completely broke. I will still now if we would still get good video games, yes. Look at Helldivers. Look at Pal World. These games were not AAA. These were basically indie titles. I guess Helldivers 2 is like a double A studio. They're not AAA. But look what they've done with it. I mean, it's still super popular. It doesn't have near, I don't think it has near the player base as it did a couple weeks ago, but it was insanely fun to play. Drop in
Yeah.
and play it for a little bit. Um I don't know, man. That's where I'm at with this. As far as the AAA titles go, all these AAA games, AAA studios, I don't think we're going to see any more good ones for a long while. Until, like, well, unless like China clones it and makes like a Genshin style game out of it or whatever, because that's what
Yeah.
they're doing.
Well, Pal World and Helldivers really impressed. I think took a chunk.
Yeah. Well, I think, and that's been kind of the going pattern right now. Is all the indie games uh have been killing it, and the AAA games have been losing their ass. Uh, Welcome in, Knight. Sorry, I was going on this long ass ramble. I hadn't really had a chance to say howdy. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah. What's
Well, outside of these giant expensive games, new games coming to PlayStation Plus. You got EA Sports FC24 football game. This one looked pretty cool. Ghost Runner 2. I didn't catch Ghost Runner 1. Survive a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk future in this intense and immersive first-person experience, which builds on the fast-paced action of the original. As before, it's a one-hit kill scenario. Fight through enemies without taking damage to yourself. But in this sequel, there are numerous combat improvements, non-linear levels with complex motorbike sections, and exciting new modes. Your skills will allow you to become more creative and take on the most demanding encounters with greater accessibility. However, your foes have uniquely depending on the. However,
game?
your foes behave. Ghost Runner 2.
Oh, Ghost Runner. Isn't that like a cyberpunk game, right?
It looks very cyberpunk. Yeah, it really does. Super cyberpunk. A game called Tunic. Looks like your little fox with a shield and a sword. Destiny 2 Lightfall.
You talking about releases?
Yeah, for PlayStation Plus.
Oh, we don't care about Sony. What's up, country boy? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yo, country boy! What's up, buddy?
We're mad at Sony. Grr, mad at Sony.
Arr.
They they covered up Eve's tits in her butt.
Is that Stellar?
Yeah.
There's a rumored new Game of Thrones MMO supposedly in the works.
No, it's
You were
going to be as
previously-
bad as the 8 seasons of Game of Thrones because
I
it's
like
an
Game
MMO.
I fucking love Game of Thrones.
I never watched it. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't watch any of them?
No.
Oh man. I got into it. There was only 2 years left of the show. I don't know what I got 2 years where I had to wait a week for the next episode to come out. I got to binge, like a whole bunch of it, and then I'm like, "It's waiting." It was so crazy. You're just all week long like, what's gonna happen in Game of Thrones? What's gonna happen on Game of Thrones? It was pretty good.
Yeah, I missed
Our
those days of
source-
TV. Now everything's bingeable and it's all sucks now.
This is the mobile game. Oh, it's gonna be a mobile game. A mobile game.
What'd you think? What'd you think about Fallout Country Boy? I don't think Eli probably didn't finish it. I'm guessing.
I fell asleep.
Been 3 weeks. He's not gonna finish it. Like I said, I liked it too. I enjoyed it. There's definitely a lot of continuity flaws and stuff that people were upset about. I totally understand why they were. But it's whatever as far as that goes. It's whatever. So, what else
This
do we got?
clickbait article got me.
Oh, clickbait. What'd you get?
I don't know what it really is, but after 25 years, a true PC classic is finally on Steam and it's totally free.
Oh,
Alongside Counter-Strike, Unreal, and Quake 3 Arena, one PC classic defined the online shooter, and now it's on Steam for free. 1999 was a special year in the aftermath of the original Half-Life, blah, 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 elsewhere. But from this era emerged another classic shooter, often forgotten. But now it's back with a vengeance. Just tell us the
Yeah,
name.
well, that was the thing, man. So, Knight brought up something. There is no more 20 plus episode shows anymore. They're just not making those anymore. You know what I mean? You used to have like your normal series, drama series or whatever, like your House, your 24s. And they used to make these like 24, it's like half a year worth of shows that you would watch. Like maybe they would take a 2 or 3 week break, like during the winter or summer or something like that. They'd go on a little hiatus for a couple weeks, but then they come back and finish out the second half of the season. Nobody makes that anymore. Like they're like, man, TV's failing. Nobody wants to watch TV no more. It's like, yeah, because you keep making shit shows that nobody wants to fucking watch. And then when they do, and we're so fucking jaded now, we're so into this thing now, we're like, even if they make a show that's halfway decent, like Fallout, then you still get people who are like, well, the writing was stupid and this character was fucking bad. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, come on. We can't just be happy for like 2 goddamn seconds. Like for real. Just be happy.
Be happy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's
Called
crazy.
Free Infantry version of Infantry Online. I never heard of it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, super popular game that nobody's ever fucking heard of. Yeah, clickbait shit.
7 arrested in a series of police raids linked to Isle of Man Gaming Company. There's more controversy around Isle of Man. No, I'm not agreeing to read that. But that's just the headline.
So
Vanguard went live for what is that? LOL again? League of Legends?
League of Legends players.
Vanguard just went live. And it's not good.
Yeah, that's true, Country Boy. That's definitely true. But the thing is, like, they shouldn't even really just like.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, that's the thing. People are like, you go back and look at some of these shows, and like, they're good, and a lot of people don't even remember like House. I remember House being really good. I can't remember 3 or 4 like big instances in House. I've watched a lot of that show, probably close to all of it. I can't really remember any specific episodes. Like I can remember a few things that happened here and there, but other than that, no, nothing. Remember it, but never saw it. Yeah, that's true too.
Oh wow! So I
you're not paying attention. You're reading articles again.
No, I'm paying attention.
Okay, go.
The League of Legends, I downloaded that, and it still won't let me remove the game or the Riot. What is it? Riot Games, Riot Client Manager, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so you go online, and it's like I'm not the only one. There's like millions of viewed videos about how to delete it from your computer, and you just have to go in and go through all these files and actually remove the shit because it's constantly being used even when you're not using it, so it won't allow itself to be deleted. It's almost like a virus, the way it's implemented in the
Uh,
computers.
like
So
League
I
players.
got rid of it right away, and I was like, and I went down the rabbit hole, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. That's all bad right there.
I don't
Well, now
understand it.
this
I've
last
watched people
update.
play League. I had a couple other streamers that were like, "Oh, we're gonna play some League," and I've watched it. I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on. This looks dumb as shit. This looks like Diablo, but more fucking stupid.
So it's bricking computers. This last update, Vanguard,
I don't even know what Vanguard is.
and
I honestly don't have any idea what Vanguard is. League of
just some update
Legends.
to the game.
Yeah, let me look here.
But so the things that it's doing is preventing startup programs from firing
Vanguard it
correctly.
has finally arrived in League of Legends. It's like I guess it's like a different game mode or some shit. Is what Vanguard is. It's just a new game mode, basically.
Preventing startup programs from firing correctly to other programs crashing when the
Right.
anti-cheat software loads, and some have even suggested Riot's kernel program has been tampering with unrelated files, which I 100%. Others simply dub it malware and declared that they would be quitting League until the program stopped breaking PCs. That's some pretty big controversy regarding League of Legends. That could be the death of League of Legends, but I didn't even get into League of Legends because that shit was running havoc on my brand new computer. And I still got stuff in my computer that says League of Legends and Riot games on there, and I can't get rid of it. I just can't get it out of my computer. It's weird. Oh my gosh.
So
League of Legends is
Nintendo is back hitting DMCA's again.
fucking Nintendo.
They're going after GitHub, which is a pretty popular place to like download emulator stuff.
Okay.
Fucking
And they don't want
Nintendo.
people emulating their games, huh?
Yeah, fuck Nintendo, fuck Mario, fuck all that shit. Stop playing those stupid ass games, people. Stop buying Pokemon. That's gonna be the same bullshit every fucking 3 weeks. It's a Pokemon Red and Black, Black and Silver, Silver and Poop. I don't give a shit. Stop buying that dumb shit. Stop paying for it.
Silver
Fuck
and poop.
Nintendo. Fuck their
Silver
Mario
and poop.
Kart 8 and their 2.5 new tracks or whatever. Yeah, well, fuck
Kyokin
them. Let
Interactive
those games.
developer.
Let those games. Here's the thing, Knight. We're not gonna be able to play those games when the fucking nuclear holocaust comes anyway, because all the power's gonna be out. So fuck, the games are useless anyway. Doesn't matter if you have them on a disc or not. There's not gonna be any power to play these things. So unless you're some rich person in a fucking giant bunker, doesn't matter.
The creators of Deliver Us to the Moon and Deliver Us Mars, or Deliver Us the Moon, Deliver Us Mars, Kyokin Interactive has laid off and their entire staff. Only the two founders remain. But yeah, they weren't able to get funding, so it's just them two now. They were gonna try to make a VR game.
Yeah, man, it's all bad. It's all real bad now. It's not good.
Just good enough.
And Nintendo, I kind of wish Nintendo would go the way of Sega.
Sega.
I think they would, if they would just stop making consoles and sell their shit on different platforms, they'd be way more profitable than trying to sell their shitty little handheld.
Huge news. Huge news. As worlds collide, Walmart, you are now able to buy physical Walmart goods
Yeah.
from inside of a video game. As of today, Walmart is able to sell physical goods directly to users inside of Roblox. The introduction of real-life e-commerce could be a watershed moment for the company's ambitions to become an all-encompassing destination for virtual life. Walmart's Roblox e-commerce experience launched later this week. Actually, it's already going. The users inside pre-existing Walmart discovered able to have real-life items shipped directly to their doorsteps. Users entering the experience will be greeted with a new storefront showcasing virtual twins of select physical items sold in real-life Walmart stores. After trying out the virtual items on their avatars, players will be able to load an e-commerce experience that takes the form of a browser window inside of Roblox, imitating the experience of shopping on Walmart's website, essentially a virtual laptop set up inside of Roblox to access Walmart.com. The commerce feature within Walmart discovered will be gated specifically to users aged 13 and over and in the United States only.
No, no. That's another thing. No, that is some predatory bullshit right there. And you know it is. Because even if they're
Oh,
13,
14-year-olds.
13,
Yeah.
14-year-olds, how are they going to order anything off there? Oh, only with their parents' fucking credit cards and shit. That is the most predatory bullshit I have ever heard. Who made that
Roblox
shit?
is super predator.
Yeah.
Roblox is like
It's
I've
literally
got
made by
family that are like,
predators.
I just need money for my Roblox. Like, what do you want for Christmas? Roblox money, V-Bucks. Okay, I'm better now.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't know. I've seen people playing Roblox and just, I don't know. It looks stupid. It looks so
That's
dumb.
fucking bizarre, is what it really is.
There's
Like,
people like creating games and shit. I don't get it.
dude, we got you covered. Do you not even leave the house? Do you play video games so much? You're running out of toilet paper? Is your milk expired? Do you need fresh groceries? We got you. Stay hooked up to the Matrix 24/7 with new Walmart inside of Roblox. That's right. I don't know what the fuck you do in Roblox, but you can do all kinds of crazy shit and order toilet paper at the same time. It's amazing.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. So there's like a supermarket simulator game that's been pretty popular right now.
I've actually watched an Australian guy play it.
People playing that. I'm surprised there's not like a grocery shopper simulator where you simulate yourself walking through a grocery store, selecting items, reading the fucking labels and shit all the time. Like it's like anything that's like real life. People are like, let's put it in a video game, and it's more fucking no. Go touch grass.
I actually have
Go.
a conspiracy about this. I was watching someone play that supermarket game you just talked about. And I'm
Well, it's
sitting
like-
here thinking to myself, what if you're like a struggling company and you just can't afford the AI? Everyone's got AI down, the self-checkouts and all that shit. And you're trying to stay relevant on the forefront. And you're like, check out our new fucking simulator. And it's like all these people are just lining up to play a game that makes it to simulate working at a grocery store, when in reality they couldn't afford AI and they're just using you to fund their virtual. You know what I mean? It's like
I kind of want to go make a tinfoil hat right now.
It's fucking Ender Game, and you're actually running a fucking 99-cent store in Melbourne, Australia right now because they couldn't afford real AI. And you want to do it for free? That's more power to you.
No, you pay
We'll let
them
you.
for the game. That's like the. It's like it was like the pressure washer simulator. It's like no actual person wants to go out and like pressure wash, but on a video game, they'll do this shit for hours.
Yeah. It's crazy. It really is crazy.
Oh my gosh. So crazy. These idiots. Gamers are the worst people.
Unity's new CEO nets millions months after layoffs and scandals.
Oh, I actually have this. I actually have this one pulled up. Hang on.
He was the former COO at Zynga. Reported released.
Oh, Zynga. That was the. That was like the what was that fucking farm life or whatever, the farmer life game that was on Facebook.
Oh,
Whatever that was. What was that? Farmville.
Yeah,
that was Zynga.
I went and checked my Farmville the other day. It's now a Walmart. It's been paved over.
It's Dollar General now.
It's a Dollar General now.
Unity has formally announced that Matthew Bromberg has stepped into the role of CEO at the firm. Bromberg was once COO at Zynga, will reportedly receive a $850,000 base salary and sign-on bonus worth $2 million. He comes to Unity with 20 years of experience in the industry and once upon a time held senior positions at Electronic Arts. All of those things sound crooked as shit. toward the end of 2023, Unity found itself in hot water when the nefarious price hikes were revealed. This didn't set well with the community, leading to some of the boycott the tech titan that led to former CEO stepping down. In January, it has announced that Unity will be laying off more than a quarter of its workforce to drive the long-term success and profitability. At one point, Unity was shutting offices because of credible death threats.
Yeah, because they
That's
the
a
ones who
weird
also
typo.
wanted people to pay to use the what's it called? Unreal Engine or something, or some kind
No.
of
Unity. Okay, Unity is an engine based or whatever. Unreal is
okay.
different. So Unreal
Okay.
and Unity are two separate different ones.
Oh, and they wanted to start charging people to use Unity.
Well, okay. So
And
there
they
is
got
a
boycotted.
charge to Unity, but what they
Okay.
were trying to do was they were trying to like basically renegotiate the contract. So I don't know exactly how it was worded, but so I'll just explain it in the way that the way I understood it. So you create a game on Unity, you post this game to be sold on Unity. Well, you give Unity a certain percentage of whatever you sell, and that's kind of the gist of it. So you create a game on Unity, use their engine, then when you put it out on like Steam or whatever, and you sell it for $20, Unity will get 5 of every $20 that you sell. Basically, it was kind of how that was working. Well, they wanted to basically renegotiate that contract with games that had already been out to bring them into a charge them more money and to give them like they had to be charged. So like you had a game on your PC when you needed space on your PC, so you uninstalled it and deleted it. Well, your bros got back into the game, so you reinstalled the game. They wanted to charge people every time the game was reinstalled.
Oh, weird.
And yeah, it was like a giant blow up thing. Everybody was super mad at them. They took it all back, but
What
yeah,
a
we'll
bunch of
see.
losers.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I know a lot of people were bouncing off of Unity to different places. Excuse me. This is day number 11 in a row for me. I'm fucking tired. Fucking tired. Not to mention the drama that happened the other day. I didn't tell you about that, did I?
Mm.
My roommate hit a guy the other morning
In her car
in my
or in
truck.
your truck?
In my truck, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was right here at the
Intersection?
yep, coming off
Like
of
in front of
yep, pretty much right by my house.
Wow.
It was she dropped me off in the morning with my big truck. Was driving back home like 5 o'clock in the morning, and she turned off. That she said she stopped, looked, she turned, and then there was a guy in front of her, and she didn't hit him very hard, just knocked him down, like didn't actually run him over or nothing.
Was a
Uh,
walker?
yeah, it was just a pedestrian, and I don't
Oh,
know the way she
was it that
described it.
old man?
Is an older guy, yeah.
Oh no. I see him walking all the time in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen him before.
Hopefully his bones are all right.
Well, I asked him, I offered him my insurance and stuff. He said, here, take a copy of my insurance in case something happens. He's like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, hey.
Jesus.
So, yeah. She was called me hysterically crying, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
I killed a man.
uh,
Yikes.
that's been my week so far.
Dragon's Dogma 2
Let's
was
talk,
March's best-selling game.
let's talk about potentially moving the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Nightingale, since you're still in here, what do you think? We were talking. So Eli's done a bunch of research. He got hyper focused on something. He was looking at the analytics, uh,
Analytics.
anals, and so what were you saying that Monday would be better or Tuesday?
So the day to release podcast, the number one day to release a podcast is um is Tuesday. And
Okay.
the numbers are all about that. So if we moved it to Monday, that would allow us to get it set up to be released on Tuesday. And then not only that, but new movies are released on Tuesday and new games are also released on Tuesday.
Well, if we do
So
it on Monday, then it's not really going to matter. We're not going to be able to like release it on Monday, or you know what I mean. We're not going to have those like release date stuff until Tuesday.
we're not going to be able to do live reactions, while we're playing those games. But how many of those things do we actually do that for anyway? What we can do, though, is know what's coming out the day beforehand and get content out there where we're at least somehow talking about it or including it in our
Well, that's
tags. And
kind of what
it
I was
might.
trying to go for with the Thursday, because leading up till, so basically Thursday is the reason I think it's a good day. I'm going to make my argument for it. The reason I think Thursday is a great day for this is because it's before Friday, so we have 7 days. So everything that's happened in the week, all the new releases, the previous Friday release, stuff like that, all those stuff has happened now, and then we can talk about it on Thursday. And then when Friday comes back around, it basically resets again. And then we have
Okay.
up until that. So that's my argument for Thursday. Now I'm not saying that Monday wouldn't be this basically
Oh,
roughly the same or
I
whatever,
was
but
rethinking what I was thinking about changing it because I kind of like that we have a little bit of structure going on, and it seems to have been working. So
well, okay. So
I
it,
ha- I
so
haven't
the,
even been missing any Thursdays for a while.
so the biggest thing about it is like we've been doing this now. This is the 20th week we've done it. Um,
Only
and
20?
yeah, this is episode 20.
I thought it was 21.
No, because 19 was last week, and that was the one that I fucked up.
Oh yeah. Well, 20 definitely comes after 19.
Yeah, 19's fixing to. But yeah, so anyway, the thing is, like, if we get our audience to know, like, podcast comes out. So what would really be ideal is to have everything done after the podcast. Um, go to
Both do have pros and cons. Yeah.
so we have everything done after the podcast, and I get it uploaded or ready to be uploaded by Friday on all the platforms. YouTube, I start a Apple Podcast, Spotify, whatever. Like upload it on everything on Friday, so our viewers know that like Friday is the day that the podcast recording comes out, and then we can say,
Okay.
be sure to catch us live on Thursdays when we record it live on Thursdays or whatever. And I really want to do that. I'm at a point now
I
where
like it.
we run a little late. Normally, when I'm done with a podcast, I just go to bed, and then Friday, and that's my thing. When I get home on Friday, if I'm tired or busy or something comes up, then I don't get the video uploaded on YouTube a Friday night and ended up waiting until Saturday. There's a lot of little things that I need to get focused on.
I feel you. Me too.
As far as like thumbnails, I need to work on thumbnails. I need to work on descriptions better. I am fucking terrible at YouTube descriptions
I
and
think we need to
tags.
unionize. I think we need to unionize the podcast.
No, it's
Okay.
a dictatorship podcast.
Union.
Uh, so anyway, this is I don't know. I don't really have a problem moving it, but at the same time, like Thursday seems okay. Um, we could do special. I think we could like do special podcasts or recordings on Saturdays or some other day. I don't know. We could mess around with it. It's hard for me to be committed. I'm spinning a lot of plates. I'm trying to get this other thing going. Uh, so to me, it's this podcast hobby, which is what it is, because we're not breaking new ground here. We're not breaking records, not smashing all this stuff, you know. Uh, well, that we were talking about potentially moving to recording on Monday and then posting it on Tuesday. Um, that was like the potential thought behind it. We could leave it at Thursday. We could move it. It doesn't really.
I think it might be something down the road if we do it.
Yeah, we can move it. You know, moving around down the road. I think. I think we should definitely do Thursday and then work on uploading it Friday night or earliest Friday as possible. In an ideal world, we should be able. In an ideal world, I should be streaming this to YouTube, not on Twitch. Ideally, because then I can just transfer the VOD straight over to the YouTube, and it'd be fine. Basically, just publish or I guess it maybe auto publishes. I don't know. Anyway, but keep it over on YouTube. I think YouTube is also has better algorithms for podcast stuff than Twitch does. Because like right now, you can go on Twitch talk shows and podcasts, and there's like what 1,000 people viewing. Like it's not a huge thing.
Yeah.
Right, that's also true. Yeah, if you released on Tuesday, everybody else releases on Tuesday, which is super popular. Then you have to compete with them. But
that makes sense.
There's a cajillion podcasts though, so we're going to be competing with a lot of people. I do think though the algorithms. So that's a serious thing. Maybe we should move to streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch for the podcast. I mean, that could be something to seriously, or maybe multi-stream. I don't know. Multi-streaming on most games or a lot of games on different platforms may work, may not for certain things. But I think the podcast is definitely in a better spot on YouTube. So that's just my thinking on that. And then also do audio only for like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and stuff. Get those uploaded over there too.
Quebec's trying to unionize the video game industry in Quebec.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would save me a lot of time. So now comes the question: is which streaming platform do I pay for? Do I pay for Streamlabs Premium? Do I pay for a different program like the one we used on that other podcast, like Riverside or StreamYard or something that's more built around this video format podcast recording stuff? It may not be built around video gaming as much, but as far as what we're doing now, I think it's built more around that. Right. But and for games, I think Streamlabs is perfectly fine.
I like it.
So, but there's no good way for us just to stream. The Riverside thing we did last time, right? They sent us a link. We didn't have to download anything. We just jumped onto their podcast, just clicked the link, let our give her permission for our cameras and stuff, filled out our name, and then we were on the podcast. We didn't have to jump through all these hoops with Discord and all this other stuff, like I'm doing now. That definitely could be toward something to think about.
Something to think about. I got a few things. I've got a few things before we wrap it up.
Okay, we don't have to wrap it up right now.
Smite 2.
An hour.
Of course, if you haven't played Smite, I think Smite's got a pretty good
We're back to
formula.
News. What are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Why are we back to news? We were talking about the podcast. You were reading news stuff.
Yeah, I thought we were done with I thought we talked about it.
Yeah, but I didn't know we were going back to news. I wanted more insight from you about that.
I think we can keep it the same for now and keep talking about it until we feel confident with making a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really feel confident right now making a change.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. As far as I think we need to figure out a different structure too on how how we're interacting with it too. If you want to do, so you're reading through all the articles right now trying to find interesting ones. The way I kind of envision this is I find 2 or 3 interesting articles, we bring those up, and we talk about each one of those for 10 to 15 20 minutes or whatever. That's kind of what I want to do. I want reactions about that, not just us reading down the list of what happens in the news. There's 1,000 other people that read the news. There's actual news outlets that read the news. What I want this podcast to be is our own smart ass take on what's happening in the news and our own opinions. And that's kind of what I want this to be. Not just
I quit.
Well, okay. But that's what I'm seeing, you know what I mean? Like and that's what we were doing the last 2 or 3 podcasts, is just us we're just reading down the list of gaming news on Reddit. Reading each article. And it's not You know what I mean? So you start to read about Smite. I know nothing about Smite. I've never played Smite before, so it's hard for me to react to stuff like that when I just don't know it.
Yeah, Smite's a really cool game. They've got a great formula. Of course, I think it's a formula for success. So Smite releases a new you play as gods, real life gods
Yeah,
from all the different pantheons from around the
yeah,
world. Every month a new god comes out. And if you pay for the like battle pass type thing, once you'll get any god that they've ever made ever, and the game's been out since for forever.
yeah,
So if you paid like 8 years ago, you've gotten a free new god every month for whatever for
yeah.
so long or whatever. And
It's
it's a lot like League of Legends in the actual
well,
gameplay.
it's a MOBA.
It's
That's
pretty fun. It's my first game that I got into on PlayStation actually, and then I moved to Apex. But today the alpha is out for Smite 2, so anyone who's interested in that can go hop on. The new closed alpha weekend test is kicking off today with 14 playable gods in the next generation of Smite. So big news for Smiters. If you're out there smiting, get
okay.
your Smite on. Really liked Smite. It was my first like heavily addicted
Yeah,
PlayStation
I
title.
never. I always thought it looked cool, but I never got into MOBAs. I never got into. But there's a lot of games that I don't get into. Like I'm not an MMO guy. I'm not a fucking isometric player. Like Diablo style games.
I
For
like
some
the
reason,
Diablo
I
either.
fucking bought Ark Lost Ark or whatever it was, which was a fucking isometric MMO, and I was like, this is the fucking worst thing for me to ever play. This is terrible.
Yeah, I bought Last Epic and I got a refund on it.
Last Epoch.
Epoch, because it was just like fucking. It was just like fucking Diablo. It really was.
Yeah. What? Oh, there's another thing of news we want to talk about. The Shadow of the Erd Tree
Oh yes.
will be. Uh, this will be the first and last expansion, which we
Alpha
kind of
and the
figured, considering
Omega.
it took almost 2 years to come out.
It's
So totally
totally.
understandable it'd be the first and last expansion. I'm not. Honestly, it's been so long. I've lost the hype. The hype has died, man. Like I know when this drops, it's gonna be popular again. A lot of people are gonna jump back into this.
People are
I
already jumping back on Elden Ring. It's in the
But
top
there's
10
more. There's still more
games
people.
again.
There's still a lot of people jumping into Fallout again. I've seen a lot of people, and I picked up Fallout 76 when it was on sale. It's fun enough. It's not super great. It's got that pay to win shit kind of. There's a lot of shit that you. I don't even know what the fuck you consider it. It's a. Damn it! It's a.
Miyazaki.
It's an online survival game. That like you gotta buy a lot of the stuff, like all the cosmetic shit you can pay for, season passes, and all this other shit. So, but you can still just play it, and it's got a pretty decent story and map and stuff. So it's not bad. Not bad. Miyazaki seemed to confirm that many other elements of Shadow of the Earth Tree. In fact, it will be an 8 new weapon types, feature mostly a new cast, and feature a mostly new cast, including some enigmatic figures from Elden Ring's lore, like Saint Trina, who's deeply associated with items and recipes that induce some kind of slumber throughout the game, as well known as. Oh yeah, so the Saint Trina's, that's the sleep weapons and stuff.
There is
Mikola,
some.
Mikola's Lily, and Trina's Lily. So new weapons, new horrifying things to rage at on Elden Ring coming out sometime this century, I guess. Has there been an official day?
Saint Trina. Um,
Yeah, I can remember there's a Saint Trina sword and there's like a Saint Trina's bow or
deeply as
something.
Saint Trina, who's deeply associated with items and recipes that induce some kind of slumber.
Yeah, so any weapons that have like a sleep thing are all Saint Trina weapons. There's still, I don't see a date on here. Do you see a date?
No.
When's this actually coming out? I don't see a date. No date. No date. What else you got, Eli?
In a new interview with the Chinese outlet Campfire Camp, Elden Ring game director and From Software head studio Miyazaki commented on the possibility of other DLC entries for Elden Ring. From Software does have a history of multiple DLCs offerings for their games, with Dark Souls 3 receiving 2 full expansions, for example. However, he said that the Shadow of the Erdtree will be the first and last Elden Ring DLC, so don't get your fucking hopes up, Elden Ring fans. No, I'm just kidding. The 2022 game won't be receiving any further DLCs after Shadow of the Erdtree launches next month on June 21st.
Oh, okay.
So this
we got a
next
month and a
journey-
half.
Ah, I thought it was.
I thought it was
Thank you.
summer, but I never did see the actual thing. What?
But it sounds like they're not making another DLC because they might just put all that effort into an actual full sequel. The director says that From Software's style of making and developing games naturally leaves the door open to another game set within Elden Ring's world. Although Miyazaki obviously stopped short of confirming that there definitely would be another Elden Ring game. However, though, Bandai Namco previously stated back in 2022 that Elden Ring would be the start of a franchise beyond the game itself. And now it's been over 2 years since that comment, and we're no closer to learning how or when From Software might expand on Elden Ring's world in other media.
So
Elden Ring anime win. Elden Ring anime win. Dude.
Oh, that would be kind of sick, yeah.
That would be so
It'd be kind of
fucking
sick if it was
sick.
done like a
Dude.
Netflix, like how Netflix did Castlevania, but not by Netflix. Just by
Dude,
Netflix.
I got chills thinking of Elden Ring anime, bro. That sounds so fucking sick.
I'm looking at the games that come out this month, and there's one that jumps out at me, and it's Little Kitty, Big City.
Little titties, big titties. I mean, cities,
No,
kitties.
Little Kitty, Big City, the OnlyFans simulator.
Little kitty, big titties.
Big City.
Oh,
Little Kitty, Big City.
OnlyFans simulator.
No, that's probably not what it is. That's just what I'm joking about.
Oh my god!
Did you get it
had
now?
me.
Now you get it?
You fucking had me, bro. That was pretty good.
I don't see like V
So is it
Rising.
like a-
V Rising's
think
getting its official release now.
I actually seen the preview for Little Kitty Big City, and there was a game called Stray, and Little Kitty Big
Yeah.
City is just basically a cartoonized version of Stray.
Right.
They ripped that game off hardcore. But listen, cat people are freaks, all right? There's someone watching this right now with 32
Right.
cats. And I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Your cats are judging you, though. I
Here's-
can fucking guarantee you that, all right? Because they're little judgmental bastards.
Here's the
But,
game you need to play.
I do want to play that Little Kitty Big Titties game.
No, this one right here. This one comes out May 15th. It's Mullet Mad Jack.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got an official trailer. Do you want to watch it?
Yes, I definitely want to watch Mullet Mad Jack. It's definitely a take on Mad Max, but in a cyberpunk future, I
Yeah.
bet.
Shit, this looks
Mullet
like
Mad Jack.
muted.
Is it
Wait.
rated? Oh, this looks horrible.
This is like Doomish, like old school Doom.
Oh, yeah.
This actually doesn't look that bad, really.
It doesn't look that. Bro.
Oh, you gotta get a soda. Why? He's got his fucking Walkman on.
Yeah, it's definitely supposed to
Oh,
be
it's
like
he's live streaming. You see the fucking chat going on over here? He's fucking live streaming
my.
himself,
That's hilarious.
and it plays like those old school arcade games that you had the guns with.
Yeah. Digging the music.
Life soda, 13 seconds. That's your timer. You have to keep getting kills and stuff to keep rolling.
What is this?
Mullet Mad Jack. I'm not gonna lie, doesn't look bad. Oh, look at his face. He's fucked up, taking too many hits.
Mullet Met Store.
It's not bad. It actually looks kind of neat. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I was trying to see if anything like jumped
May
out at me.
15th.
Big games.
Oh, I
coming
have
up.
a game. I got a new game. Or I don't know. It's just a preview. Alien Rogue Incursion announcement video.
I'm looking at games that are coming out, like what's coming out announced like this month and next month to get hyped for, I guess. Let's flip through these real quick and then we'll check out that other one. I don't see Sinuous Saga Hellblade 2. I didn't play the first one. I don't know if the second one's gonna be any good or not. A lot of people liked it. I don't know. It's whatever to me. There's a Paper Mario game coming out, supposedly with DEI crap in it. So we'll see how that works. Cupid Parasite Sweet and Spicy Darling. Sounds terrible. Scald against the Black. What the fuck is this? Rory? Rogue Incursion.
There's really not much. It's just an announcement video. Don't be the last person to know about.
So May, kind of a bust. Not gonna lie. I don't see anything that's like
Yeah.
super big coming out. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
Lorelei and the lay. Every now and then I Lorelei. Lorelei.
Don't know. Seems stupid.
Somehow.
Tohu Genso Wanderer Foresight. Don't know what that is either. Doesn't show me good enough picture.
Armed and Gelatinous. Couch Edition.
Raid.
That came out. What's
Man
Armed
of
and
War.
Gelatinous?
Nope.
Pro
Very
Country
well.
Neptunia Game Maker. Read Only Memories. Neurodiver.
Neptunia is like a anime thing. Plushie from the Sky. These people are there's too much, man. These people have gone too far. Nothing. Destiny 2 comes out in June. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game, comes out in June.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Life by You.
I enjoyed that classic cult movie.
Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance. Blood with a U. Don't know about that shit. 1-Bit Castle Remake.
1-Bit little kitty in the big city.
Crab
little
God.
Kitty in the big old city.
Mother of the Tide. Elden Ring.
It's all right.
Super Monkey Ball. Banana Rumble. Luigi's Mansion 2. Never Dark. And Spy X Anya. Oh, Spy X Family game. Interesting.
Tomb Raider to the Definitive Edition is out today through Xbox Game Pass.
So that's May and June. Nothing striking home to really make me want to jump up and go buy games. Nothing coming out.
All right to be a little kitty in a big city with big old titties.
Man, there is nothing. Arc 2 supposedly is coming out this year.
Oh, there's an Arc show now. The Arc Survival.
You're an Arc show.
It got an animated show. I've seen previews for, and I want to say it's on Paramount. There's a bunch of good shit coming down on Paramount right now.
2024.
On it.
Sucks for video games for the rest of the year. They've blown their wad in Q1, and they will be fucking flaccid until 2025, it looks like.
Well,
They may
Elden
have
Ring.
yeah, they may have a slight boner for Elden Ring, but that's about it. Everything else is fucked. It's all fucked. All right, let me look over here to
Yeah,
use.
there's leaks of the new Apex character, and it looks so dumb. It's literally like they took Wraith's abilities and gave her a tail.
Oh, so it's a Neko Wraith.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb, dude. I'm pissed. But the new map looks really cool. The map leaks.
Uh oh, they're getting a whole new map, not just like they're not rehashing one of the
It
other
looks like they're
three.
rehashing the moon one with the zip lines. They're making that into like a new something or other. It looks like maybe. And Olympus is probably going to get destroyed because one of the things that keeps the city up, a big ship crashed into one last week. I don't know what that's about. They're like trying to do live updates of the way Fortnite does or something now. I'm not sure.
Uh, so Funko Pop is making a video game.
Uncle Pop?
Yeah, looks stupid.
It's like some you can
It's
play
gonna be
and
like
do.
it's gonna be like a Lego game, I guess.
Oh, I like Legos.
Where it's like they have all the character Funko Pops, those little like big head toys, squeaky toys or whatever they are. Not on game trailers. Lady Death Demonicron. Official trailer. Okay. Alien. And Rogue version. One minute long, and they're 10 seconds in with nothing. Oh, it's a VR game.
Yeah, it's not even gonna tell you anything.
Oh no, it's a VR game, so it's gonna be shit, and nobody's gonna play it.
I'm just gonna get like an image.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Nothing there. Big nothing burger on that one.
Big nothing burger. Burger sounds fucking good.
What I had for dinner?
I think I might go get it. No, it's that cop's out there waiting for me.
uh. Looking through the. Let's see what this is. 2D canonical beat 'em up video game in the Lady Death comic universe.
Time for tears.
Music is epic. Oh no, it's a hot chick in a video game. Fuck. I don't know what that is. Okay.
We didn't really see any
Yeah,
gameplay.
it's an official teaser.
No. See.
Fucking For Honor is still going. Jesus Christ.
I
Who's
can't
playing that
believe everyone hyped up the fucking Alan Wake so much and it's not even making money.
Well, it got like fucking all the awards at the award show, and nobody played it. Like, how the fuck everybody's like, oh yeah, it's super good. I'm like, nobody
Is
played
it?
that game. Nobody talked about it. Like when it came out, the only thing there was like a couple controversies because it was a bait and switch. Starts out as Alan, then you go into playing some female cop for the rest of the game or whatever. Didn't even actually play as Alan Wake. And then like it got like a shit ton of the awards at the award show. The
Gosh.
casting of Frank Stone teaser. Abiotic Factory, don't know. Foundry, don't know. There's a skate game coming out again. Don't care. Sea Blip.
Seedlip.
Sea Blip looks like Stardew Valley.
Oh.
Surmount. Looks terrible. The Tribe Must Survive. Don't know. Construction Simulator 4. When you've always wanted to drive a backhoe. Indica? No. Looks trippy as fuck. No. Mannequin? Looks like
Well,
a
Seedlip
VR
don't
game.
look too bad.
There's a new War Bond coming. Watch this trailer because it'll be hype.
You can play the demo.
New armor sets. You can now become even more of a stormtrooper. That one, the white armor is straight up stormtrooper armor.
Whoa.
AR-61 Tenderizer. New SMG. Pummeler.
Emotional damage.
Playing Crows. Welcome in.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Incendiary impacts, so you can throw in the fire.
Oh, what?
It would never work like that. It does look cool though.
Okay, for that to be more realistic, they needed to show that incendiary going off and killing your teammates.
Yeah, for sure. You throwing it at the floor and it's
Yeah, what's up, John?
throw it in the middle of a group of robots that are swarming your party members.
That looks freaking sick, dude. I gotta grab my dog.
I will say the Helldivers guys are definitely got their trailer stuff figured out. Endless Ocean. MotoGP. Ah, excuse me. Can't quit yawning. Tired. Tired as fuck, boys. Tired.
too.
Drug Dealer Simulator.
Drug dealer simulator.
Uh-huh. Win DB. Actually doesn't look that bad. Almost there. Win game. Almost there. Almost there. June 20th.
Wow. Drug dealer simulator 2.
Oh, here's
So
your
there was the first one.
Catgirl cinematic.
Holy moly.
Every person in every world asks me the same
The new
thing.
it's the new Apex weapon.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, it really is.
Well, if you really want to know, for years,
Well, it says
they
the official
raised me to
cinematic.
be a killer.
Yeah, you would have green hair, wouldn't you, in the military?
was
That
the
wouldn't
best.
happen.
But when they betrayed me, I only had one choice. Every person in every world asks me the same thing.
Who are you?
Well, listen carefully.
Why,
For
what's your
years,
tail?
I sought
Why do you have a
vengeance
tail?
for those who had been
Dead
taken from me.
parents. That's fucking tropey.
Every person in every world asks me the same thing. Who are you? Well, Zaki King Ting. For years, I was a hunter of the old ways.
What the fuck is this shit? Oh, she's a fucking monster hunter?
Also, I had a bird. Every person asks me the same thing.
Who are you?
I was
So
a
she's
dedicated
right.
martial artist,
So
but then I
stupid.
discovered a passion for football.
She's basically doing the Joker thing where she's just telling all the stories give a shit anymore. Do you give a shit anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who am I?
She's got race ability. She makes words.
I'm the one who's there at the end.
What's her fucking name?
Or am I?
Oh, wait, is that Space Mommy from another
Yeah, that
dimension?
was. Yeah. That was what's her name?
Horizon?
Watson? Right, yeah.
Trippy, bro. Also dumb.
Upheaval gameplay trailer.
Upheaval. is
Alter.
correct.
Her name is
Oh, that's-
Alter.
That's tomorrow.
Official Alter cinematic story trailer. It's Gibraltar.
that was pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Rival Stars horse racing. No. Oh shit! You got a fucking Gunpla game? Okay. Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. Rise of the Raging Battlefield. Drop dead, you pesky insects. It's like a trial thing. Oh, you got your head guns?
It looks like it'd be interesting.
Yeah, this is just like practice, I think. It's not like actual gameplay. I don't. Unleash the curse. 6v6 online team battle, Mobile Suit Gundam battle operation, free to play, includes in-game purchases.
Mobile Suit Gundam mobile operation.
Yeah. Huh. Do we have a date? General unit cost. So it's a fucking gotcha game. They got me, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers got me. I don't know. It may be cool. I may check it out. May check it out. Sounds like Cameron's home. You didn't hit nobody, did you? You didn't hit nobody, did you? Yes. Ah, well. Shit happens.
Don't need to know
You should-
that.
You should say Eli found an old man in his front yard today.
Not a lot.
And Eli said he found an old man in his front yard today.
Oh my fuck! Speaking of that man, remember how I was like, I'm always paranoid now in the morning, and I was
Uh-huh.
looking for him. So today, whenever I left, I did a big old circle to give this man enough time just in case he was walking.
Uh-huh.
So I went over that bridge, came up. He's over here walking on the fucking sidewalk. He stopped when he seen your truck. Stopped, and I like I wasn't even speeding or nothing. I even slowed down slower than the speed limit, and he like made eye contact with me, and I went, just keep. I said, that man's traumatized too. When
Jesus
he
Christ.
see me coming, he went, looks at me, and I looked at him, and I went, Fuck that. Fuck. I fucking knew it.
That's funny.
Also, most of the problems that were going on at work, the girl that's trying to become manager.
Yeah, tell me about it later.
Oh well, real quick, she's just bored with her life and starting rumors.
Oh, I see. Got another mech game. Sea of Thieves official PS5 launch. Gray Zone Warfare. This game looks kind of interesting. I kind of want to get into it. There's just a bunch of other games I'm playing. So this was like Escape from Tarkov, realistic military simulator. Could be fun. It's like 3 different factions: PvE, PvP.
Yeah, I feel you.
This is definitely Tarkov-esque. Well, it's an extraction shooter. It's mil sim. You gotta pump yourself full of blood. You gotta eat some beans.
Hell yeah, beans are good for your heart.
I definitely want to. It's available now, I guess. I definitely want to watch it, but or play this
Yeah, it
game.
looks like Call of
I also
Duty.
have like a ton of other shit that I'm trying to get to too.
I'm gonna go fishing on that. You know that hunting game we got? They have an angler one out now on Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can go fishing, catch
I
and
thought
release.
I thought about picking that up.
On Saturday, my buddy, because you can do up to 12-man tournaments. It's 12 people open world.
Oh nice,
So on Saturday, we're gonna do a little fishing derby.
nice. That'd be cool. Biomutant. Oh, it's getting a Switch release. I'm not saying anything that's like jumping out at me.
Chase is really a Stardew streamer at heart.
No, I think I'm just gonna be a Gunpla streamer from now on.
Accomplice.
That's the Gunpla disc over there. Oh, I got one finished. Let me show you. I posted pictures on Discord. Finished one. Ooh. I got all those wings and shit on.
Oh, I missed a phone call. I gotta call.
Well, we'll end the podcast then. But yeah, I finished that one. I'm gonna be working on. I've got another one ready to start building.
That looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Cool, man. Well, that's been a pretty good episode. We've got there's some other trailers and stuff we can check out down the road, but we'll be back next Thursday. We're gonna stick to Thursdays from now on. We'll do some more work on the the structure of the podcast, I guess. Try to figure that out more. Maybe do some segments, introduce some segments and stuff into the podcast.
Got a new dryer.
Nice.
Yeah, I just gotta switch it out tomorrow, dude. I've got a pile of laundry. I feel so. I'm like a bachelor. I've just been buying shirts, and it's like I can go wash at my parents' house. I just don't like leaving my house to go do stuff.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah,
Yo,
man.
Country Boy, thanks for hanging out. Johnny,
Country
thanks
Boy
for stopping
Johnny.
in. Nightingale, as always.
Welcome. We need to work on getting guests back on again too, because those are always interesting. I haven't reached out to anybody.
I got a washing
In a minute.
machine. I don't have a dryer. I have a dryer, just randomly went out. And I barely fucking used that dryer. I don't know. I knew there was a problem with it because the cord needed to be replaced, and I'm like, do the cords really just go out though? Like, why did the cord go out? So I got a new cord and it started up and worked just fine. Rent-A-Center is the biggest ripoff. Listen, I would wear dirty clothes for 6 months before I gave them a fucking dime.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Never go to Rent-A-Center or Aaron's or any of those places. I could have
I
told
mean,
you
if
that.
it's your only option, you do what you gotta do.
It's
you know?
not. It's not your only option, though, man. It's really not. You can go on fucking Marketplace and find $100 dryer.
No, this
Scrape up
bitch
100.
on Marketplace put it for $1 for her dryer. And I responded like 5 seconds after she posted that. I was on that fucking shit. And she responded back like 3 hours later. I said, Is it still available? She responded back 3 hours later, yes. Okay. And it works? Yes. Okay. Can I come see it? Yes. Okay. And it's really $1? No, it's $300. Or trade for a smaller one.
Right.
Then why'd you put it for $1, you
Well,
bitch?
that's not the dollar is just to make you look at it.
I was pissed because there are people putting them up there for free all day long, giving away working dryers, and they go like fucking hotcakes.
Right. Right.
Because there's a bunch of people watching that shit, so they can get them and resell them. It's like a living. It's like a job for people.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I
No.
just want to fucking dry my clothes, man. I'm gonna sell solar dryers to the hippies in Oregon and California, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mail them clothespins and string for
Yep.
$500. It's my whole goal. Gonna get rich.
There you go.
Gonna get rich.
There you go. Oh
Sleep
gosh,
well.
I can't quit
Yeah, me too.
yawning, dude. One more day, dude. One more day. And I get a freaking day off finally. Jesus, tired.
I am.
Yeah, man, this was fun. I will be back on. Well, maybe Sunday. I got the whole setup now, ready to go. The laptop's charged, where I can actually have chat and stuff over there.
Oh, cool.
So I can actually do. Well, you saw the top down. That all works pretty well.
That's
so-
great.
I've got all that shit
Hell
set
yeah.
up, ready to go. To do some more top down.
Yo, thanks for being in here, country boy.
Gunpla. Yeah, man. Thanks for jumping in.
A bunch of sleepy people hanging out.
Yeah,
together.
dude. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough out there.
Yep.
So, yeah, guys. We'll see you again next Thursday.
You got that new ship? The damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I am jealous.
Oh shit. That's your space game, right?
Yeah. That I'm absolutely been destroyed in right now. Oh, it's so depressing to just log into that game. It's like everything is broken and on
Oh, no.
fire.
Cool. Well, I got this one recorded. I think my voice will actually transfer. Episode 19 is fixing to come off of YouTube. I think once I get up here and upload this one, I'm going to go ahead and take 19 down because it's or go watch 19 and just listen to Eli and watch me mouth because my microphone wasn't working. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, basically exactly that.
Yeah, have a good
Oh.
night, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. Like I said, we'll be back here again. Check us out. Check out the YouTube channel, Mayonnaise Chase, on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me here. Tell your friends. Go follow Ellipticus at ellipticus_ on Twitch. And you need to give me the rest of your socials. I don't know if you used the rest of your socials, but
My mom told me not to give my social security number out.
just the last four. Also, okay, let me ask you something before we take off.
Yep.
Should I fire my Discord back up? I've got a Discord that I don't use. I was wondering if I should fire it back up for the podcast. Maybe get more people in.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
definitely
hold
a
out
way to
for a little bit.
interact.
Yeah, may hold out a little bit because changing over to the Intelligent Aces podcast. It's the Intelligent Aces Discord channel.
I've just
But-
noticed like without Discord, I really don't have any way to interact or engage with my core audience for like announcements, upcoming anything. Like other than the stream itself, there's no way for me to try to communicate when I'm not live
Yeah.
about anything.
Maybe
I
it's
think
time to
Discord's
sign up for
useful.
X.
Well,
Janet-
that's the other thing, and then a lot of people, I don't know. I think Discord is a universal.
Well,
know,
yeah,
people
you
have it.
announce on your Discord for sure, and other Discords or whatever. But I mean, also, you know, and yeah, that's
Okay, yeah,
probably if I get everybody on the Discord or whatever. But yeah,
That-
definitely
no,
need
it's-
to
it's-
probably. I need to get better at social media. I'm terrible at it. I'm trying to post to build a following on social media to transfer them over here, but I get these
bet
people
you-
who are like, oh yeah, they've got like 1,500 followers on X, and then they've got like 3 people on Twitter or Twitch, and
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, we're pre debut or whatever the fuck.
I've got a lot of followers on Instagram and Facebook.
I don't have any. I haven't really messed with social media much, which is why I'm so terrible at it. I hate it.
I started a Facebook page called Attitude of Gratitude, and it's like at almost 10,000.
Damn.
Yeah, and I haven't even barely shared memes there. The memes will go viral every once in a while throughout the year that I've shared from way back in the day, and it's just like positive, like motivational stuff, and it'll just pop back up and randomly like start getting shared again, and I'm like, okay,
Nice.
all right, yeah, it's weird.
Okay, well, call it there, man. Sleepy weekend. Will you streaming this weekend?
Yeah,
Cool. We'll check out Ellipticus _ on Twitch TV. And we'll catch you all next week, next Thursday. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it. Later. Hey guys, thanks for checking out another episode of Intelligent Aces podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe here on YouTube, and go follow us on Twitch and X, and all the rest of our socials will be posted down below. Thanks.